Hello and welcome to Anno 1404 single player. This is just a tutorial just on getting started, which people may find useful. I'm going to be doing single player continuous game.
Weigh anchor to set out on a new adventure.
I shall, but I shall do this by adjusting my settings.
Well, it could have been worse.
This is just all stuff that I've had before, so what I might do is have a medium player and a relatively easy one.
I miss my daughter. Would you assist me in my search?
So the first bit is selecting your AI characters. I've gone with Sir Gavin as a medium because I like a little bit of a challenge. The hard enemies are really difficult to try and catch up to, and they always hate you, and they pretty much want to go to war with you. Likewise, the easy players just always get on with you. They almost never go to war with you. You get 50-50 with these guys, so I want to see how that pans out. Corsairs, obviously you can have them off, but I like having Ben Tahid around. Weak is a bit too easy for me. I like medium. I like that to be a...
Would you assist me in my
Hold on.
search?
I will, but you interrupt me, shush. Medium, Corsairs. It's a good balance for me. Strong, obviously it's so much bounties you have to pay out. Peace, start treaties. Peace is fine with me. You can start off with a trade and make it a bit less difficult, but peace is fine. I like to try and work my way into their good books for trade and alliances. That's pretty much it for that screen. The next screen, the map size. I would tend to go for huge. Make them as big a maps as possible with as many facilities on each island side. So each island mass is pretty big. There's lots of facilities. Island difficulty is easy, so there's a large areas for construction, which is always handy for me, and many raw materials. So like iron, brass, salt, coal, all that stuff is in abundance. It's in abundance. So lots of materials and stuff like that. Neutral power, medium. So you get a whole host of neutral powers on certain islands that you can use all to their better effect. We'll have a look and see which neutral powers we get. I like to generate a random seed, but you can put specific seeds in here. There's a forum post with some decent map seeds online if you want a specific style of map, but randomizing always makes it fun for me. And this just sort of sets out what you want in terms of sort of hazards. I like to refund, in case I accidentally place any buildings, I like to refund all the costs in full. Quests, medium, don't want them to popping up too much. Medium, they come up every now and again, which is good. I tend to turn all this off. You can turn some of this on. Plague, you'd need, I think, doctors and like hospital buildings placed in your settlements. Fire, again, you need a fire station. And a carpenter's warehouse to repair buildings that get caught on fire. The patricians with their smoked chimneys are people that are most likely to cause fires for you. Tornado, never tried that. I'd imagine it just destroys buildings. You need carpenters around. Same with sandstorm in the Orient. I'd imagine it would damage buildings and you'd need to replace it. Never gone with thunderstorms or volcanoes. Maybe one day, but for now I sort of turn them all off. Nice, easy going, relaxing game for me. Start situation. You can either go with a warehouse on a pre-built on an island given to you by the computer, full of storage that you need. Many additional goods from peasant and citizen levels, or you can have the full warehouse, which starts the game with a warehouse on an island. Good storage is filled with some additional goods from the peasant citizens levels. You can have just a warehouse that just has wood, tools and fish. Flagship sets the game with a flagship. Cargo holds of the flagship contains wood, tools and fish. I tend to go with Axiscot because you get an extra ship just so that you can try and get to producing your own tools as quickly as possible. I like to try and have as much as possible. You can have an armada, but I quite like just having just the escort for now. Personal preference. Starting on her, again, you can have it off to make it even more difficult. I like to have 100 on her so I can get started with Alza here, and you'll see that in a moment. Starting balance, again, you can be really stingy on yourself and make it really difficult. 50,000 is about right for me to try and do all the stuff I need to do. Start item strong, so this will usually be a South Gothic gives me 25% speed on my flagship, always useful. Reveal map on, because if you turn it off, you have to go to Garibaldi to get a map of the archipelago costing honor. I don't really see the point, because you'll just delays time in unveiling the map, but you can unveil the map anyway quite early on, so leave that on. Sabotage, it could be good fun just to see people trying to do naughty things in your town. You can do naughty things to other people in town using the sabotage building. That's pretty cool. City Council is always a good one, buying out. In fact, this is essential for me, beating enemy players. I tend to buy them out rather than go to war. I just find it easier, and it's a personal preference, so I turn that on. Finally, winning conditions. Now, you can turn all of these off and just have a permanent forever game, or you can just sort all this out and just have custom. I like if these basically become and segments, so if you turned everything off, for example, and just left 1 million gold, then when you reach 1 million gold, the game will say, yep, you've completed the game, although you can carry on after that. They've said, you know, you can finish now. If I were to do 30,000 inhabitants and 1 million gold, then I would have to satisfy both those conditions. So when I reach 1 million gold, first of all, that bit would go off on my objections list, leaving me with that to achieve. And then you can just build them up. So I could have 1 million gold, 30,000 inhabitants, 50 quests completed. See if I can get both built. Diplomacy. Destroy all other players in the game. Yeah, sure, why not? Sinking ships. I'll probably leave that because I do tend to sink a lot of ships anyway. Envoys worldwide. 5,000. Well, noblemen worldwide. Last time I found 10,000 quite difficult, so I'm going to go 5,000 this time. All attainments on, sure. Metropolis quest completed. 15, sure. There we go. So this is I've now made this into quite an extensive, long game. So with that said, let's get going. I'll try and keep these videos roughly to half an hour segments. Mainly this is really though just to get you started. I probably won't do the entire long game all the way through. It's just to show you what I do when I get started, just to get fully used to getting the settlement in, getting money and income done, getting as much production as possible, making the best use of trade early on as well. And then a bit later on I'll show you the production calculator. Always very atmospheric music before you get started. In fact, the whole track tends to go through once, and then it will go through again once you come in on the map. Always pay attention to tips. Apologies because I've got it in windowed mode. You're not going to see the very bottom line there. Which is a bit of a shame, but there we go. Oh, also I remembered, because I'm recording this, you're not going to see my mouse, which is going to make life a little bit difficult. Okay, so just bear with me when I have a quick see if I can bring the mouse on screen. I can't pause. Might end this introductory video and then move over to the live stream. Live streaming might be better for this. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly pause this and then set up a live stream. Hopefully see you soon. And to check out the live stream also in this playlist in order to carry on. Thank you very much, and bye bye.